Alright, we're back again with another YouTube video. Today we're hitting legs and shoulders. I actually still hate legs. I'm going up in weight, which is a good thing. Getting a little more sore each time, which is a good and a bad thing. But one thing I've learned is that there's just no avoiding the torture. You want big and strong legs. So join me in this journey of building my legs back up, and let's get right into the video. Last time I spoke about how back and bicep day is considered pull day. Leg day is just considered leg day. That's actually to help you understand that there's no avoiding the torture. If you want the big and strong legs, the torture comes with it. So with that, we're gonna start off with our first superset. I do supersets with legs as well. I try to incorporate one quad and one hamstring movement into each superset. So let's get right into it and I'll show you how I do it. Starting off with dumbbell Romanian deadlift. This is actually a top choice for your posterior chain. A 2025 study conducted by the Graduate Journal of Sports Science compared the RDL to the conventional deadlift. It found that both were amazing for your hamstrings, but the RDL is better at isolating your glutes and your hamstrings and involving the quads to a lesser extent. So this makes this exercise perfect for early in your workout to strengthen your posterior chain and to reduce any stress in the knee joint. Moving on to the second exercise in the superset, we have machine leg extension. Now this specifically isolates the quads. The last one was a hamstring movement. This is a quad movement. One small tip in this exercise is to think about pulling your toes towards your shins. A 2015 study conducted by PubMed shows that this creates a greater muscle activity in the quad. In the study, EMG activity spiked 20 points when this little change was made. So this small tweak could give you good quad growth as well as great knee stability, so try it out. Moving on to the second superset, we have dumbbell Bulgarian split squats. Now this exercise is just the most torturous of them all, but it's also a staple for single leg strength and balance. A 2021 study conducted by the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research compared the traditional squats to the Bulgarian split squats, and it found that the Bulgarian split squat is actually more hip dominant, which means it involves the glute muscles a little bit more and gets more activity out of those muscles. And as we stated before, this exercise compared to a heavy back squat puts much less stress on your joints, specifically your hip, your knee, and your ankle joints, while providing a similar amount of muscle engagement. The second exercise in the superset is the yoga ball hamstring curl. This exercise is great for building strong, bulletproof hamstrings. A 2021 study shows that Nordic curls provide higher peak activation, but yoga ball hamstring curls provide more sustained muscle engagement, especially with a controlled tempo and higher reps. So this makes it a great option for muscle growth as well as injury prevention. The last exercise for legs is a seated calf raise. This is a great way to target the soleus muscle in your lower leg. A 2022 study found that a seated version of the calf raise provides more recruitment of the soleus muscle. Now, the soleus muscle makes up a large part of your calf, which makes the seated calf raise a great option to grow overall calf mass and size. So moving on to shoulders, our first and only superset, we're starting off with dumbbell shoulder press. This is staple and classic for building your delts. A Norwegian study actually found that a seated dumbbell shoulder press provides 11% more activation in your anterior deltoid than a seated barbell press. I use dumbbells over barbells for a couple different reasons, but the main one is the greater range of motion that you get with dumbbells. A greater range of motion creates a greater stretch in the muscle, providing for more muscle recruitment and muscle activation. Moving on to the second exercise in the shoulder superset, we have bent over dumbbell rear delt rows. So this move targets your rear delt specifically, but since they're connected to the upper back muscles, it trains those as well. So this exercise is not just to develop your shoulder muscles and make them look bigger, but it's also crucial for shoulder health. And lastly, we have the dumbbell lateral raise. This exercise I've been trying with a new form that I learned from Jeff Nippard. I've been trying it for a week or two. This is just giving me so much more activation in my medial or side delt. Focus on keeping your back straight, popping your chest a little bit, keeping the dumbbells in front of you to start, and just raising as if it was a normal lateral raise, and then bring them back being right in front of you as opposed to the side of you. So if you found this video informative, share with a friend, subscribe, like, and we'll see you next time.